Welcome to today's episode of Mobile Member Spotlight. I'm Samantha, Exeter Area Chamber of Commerce. So today I am here at Hagan's Grill in Hampton, New Hampshire, and I am meeting with Dora Hand. So welcome, Dora. Thank you so much for joining me. This quarter of Mobile Member Spotlight is sponsored by Newburyport Bank. Journey well. If your business is interested in sponsoring, please contact us directly at the office. So, all right, Dora. So I've got a few questions for you today. Are you ready?
Oh, I am ready. Thank you so much for the opportunity. I'm really excited about this. Thank you, Samantha, for having me.
Absolutely. Well, I love Hagan's Grill, and I can't wait to come here again. So let's dive in. All right. First off, tell me what makes your business unique from the competition.
I've been here 19 years, and thank you for letting me share a little bit of my experience here at Hagan's. We've been through a lot of challenges as well, a lot of successes. To answer your question as far as what makes us unique, I would say that perhaps maybe because we literally really love to support other local businesses and other vendors that are in the community and so forth. So that really kind of differentiates a little bit us from a lot of people. We bring very unique style of cooking here from a very international perspective from our chefs here that create wonderful dishes from all different kinds of different regions. So we always, and we care so much as far as our customers are concerned, we care so much, and we want everyone to really leave here with a wonderful smile.
I love that. Well, just in my experience of knowing you and your experience in the restaurant industry, 100% I agree with that answer.
Thank you so much.
So tell me, what made you want to start this business, Hagan's?
Basically, just a passion of food. I love food. I come from a very international family, and where we kind of pretty much did a little bit of everything, different kinds of taste, flavor, seasons, and so forth. So I always love food. And for us and our family, and pretty much in many families, I would say, it's a celebration of life when it comes together for cooking and getting people together. So starting the restaurant was always a passion, and it was always something that I wanted to share with so many people. And I was lucky enough to come to this location in Hampton, which is a wonderful local place to be.
I do. I love it. So you're right downtown in Hampton. There is a great community around you, and so I think that all works to your benefit.
Absolutely,
so,
absolutely.
Here's a great question. What is your most memorable customer story to date?
A story about a couple, and this is basically a customer who never been here before, I should say. She was new in the came to the restaurant for dinner, and walked in the door. I greeted her. She looked so sad and kind of like there was something going on. So I decided to put her in the bar where there was a little bit more liveliness and things going on there. And so she sat there, and then I kind of proceeded to talk to her a little bit to see if I could just make her feel a little bit more comfortable. And she had mentioned that she was just coming from her lawyer's office, finalizing her divorce with her ex-husband. Gosh. So needless to say, it was very emotional at that time. But in the meantime, while we were talking, turned around and I see this very handsome gentleman walking through the door. He's never been in our restaurant either. He was wearing a military uniform, an army uniform. And of course, you know, when anyone from service comes, you know, people greet them and want to, you know, just reach out to him. And he got a little bit overwhelmed with all of that. But after that was done, he was alone, and he proceeded to look around, and I had to step away for a minute. And when I turned around, he was actually chit-chatting with her. And they seemed to have a wonderful conversation. So I left them alone. And before you knew it, they left. And the following day, they had a dinner here at Hagan's, and they seemed so wonderful. They actually were in civilian. He was in civilian clothes, and she looked absolutely gorgeous, just beautiful. Well, to make a long story short, I could go on for this story, but I'll try to cut back a little bit more. But they decided to keep dating. I always come to Hagan's, and a year later, they got engaged. And they came to Hagan's and brought me a beautiful picture. And I still have that beautiful picture. So they got married happily ever after, so to speak, and they're still married. And so that to me was such a great testament of how wonderful it is to be able to meet someone in such a remote place and a local community, strangers, and I guess love was in the air.
Wow. Even if it wasn't Valentine's Day,
No,
Cupid
it
was at work.
Yes, absolutely.
That's amazing.
It was
Okay,
amazing.
that's probably going to have to be my favorite story from now on too. So, all right, next, if you could go back in time, what would you tell yourself right before you started here at Hagan's, before you started this company?
I could go back in time and say to myself, I would probably say that, just be prepared for challenges in life. Just be positive. Don't stop growing. Don't stop learning. Take those challenges just take those challenges and learn from them. Be the best that you could be, but don't give up. And I know it sounds like such a cliche, but it is wonderful to stay positive, even in the most challenging moments in your life. The best thing to do is to keep your head up high and continue to grow and learn from those experiences.
So next, tell me, what is your local go-to spot when you are not working here?
So I love to support other businesses and go to gatherings, meet people, local people, and have a wonderful time to be able to get to know other places.
Got you. So, but any place local, I love that because again, you're in the industry, so
Absolutely.
I understand 100% as well. Lastly, what is the best advice you've ever received or that you like to give somebody?
My best advice that I have ever received in this restaurant is just be real, be who you are. And as far as giving advice to others, I probably would say the same thing. I probably would say just be real, be who you are, be genuine, care for your customers. I believe that our customers are the backbone of our industry, and without them, we wouldn't be here. So I'm very grateful for that, and I'm very grateful that they have given me an opportunity to be here to showcase what we do here at Hagan's, and to just we love what we do. So with all our customer service and our food and our just our staff, and it's just a wonderful. They used to say this, and if I may, many years ago, Hagan's is like a little bit of a Cheers, where everybody knows your name and they're always glad you came. So I'm just going to quote that because yes, you come into Hagan's and we all know you. Hey, Michael. Hi, Tom. How are you? What would you like to drink? And we know exactly what you like to eat, what you like to drink.
We're going to do the lightning round here. So quick and easy. Ready? Email or phone call?
I prefer phone call because it is much better.
All right. Electronic calendar or paper calendar? Old fashioned? No.
Well, you know what? I am very old fashioned. Electronic calendar will give me those little reminders that I need.
Ooh, bingo. All right. Inbox, zero or chaos?
That's a really chaos. Chaos.
You are not alone. Definitely not alone. Work soundtrack, music, podcast, silence.
I like music.
Okay. And what's your go-to networking move?
I'm always constantly learning from other people, learning how to market things better. The industry keeps growing. So
keep networking and just be out
keep
there. Awesome. Well, gosh, thank you. And after seeing some of that food and tasting some amazing beverages with bartender Joel, I can't wait again to come back to Hagan's and not have to sit in front of the camera, but I don't mind at all. I love it. Again, Dora Hand, thank you so much for having us in today. We value your membership so much with Exeter Area Chamber. You bring a lot of value. You bring a lot of generosity and the community as well, which is what we are all about. So I'm Samantha Theobald with Dora Hand here at Hagan's Grill, and we will see you next time on Mobile Member Spotlight.
Thank you.
Thank you again to Newburyport Bank for sponsoring this episode of Mobile Member Spotlight. We couldn't bring this great program to you without the participation of our other amazing members.